I think the students gain an early responsibility for giving beyond yourself. I didn't start doing mission trips till I was 40 years old, and that was really too late. And one of the things that became my passion for doing this is I so wished I had started early in life. And I think this gives them a chance to see I have talent that can be used to serve people that are more needy than me, and I have a chance to give back to this world.
This year I wanted to spend my spring break a little differently and take a little time away from myself and spend my time caring for others. And I was really excited about the opportunity to come to Ecuador because I love the Spanish language, and the people here are so eager to meet you, and they're so grateful for your help. And I was also eager to share my love of the Lord and just to spend this week forming relationships with other people and learning more about myself.
It makes you more appreciative of, the opportunity to be able to go to college and a really good pharmacy school and be able to take the knowledge that I've attained and be able to come to a country like this where there's so much poverty, and to be able to help them in any sort of way that we possibly can.
There are so many benefits. It's hard to just speak about one. But the one that stands out to me the most is that when you bring people to a place such as this without the resources or the things that we are so used to using, familiar things, you really have to use a whole set of skills that you're not used to exercising in these states.
We don't get this experience in the United States because medicine in the United States, we have the availability of lots of medications. Here we have to actually think about how we're going to treat patients without all of those medicines.
We don't have x-rays or chest x-rays to diagnose pneumonia, and we don't have a lab to do blood work. We just have our stethoscopes, our hands, our eyes, our ears.
We play a critical role because they may want a certain medication, but we don't have it. So we can substitute that medication in that we do have that's available and counsel the patients.
I really have enjoyed just seeing and meeting the people here, but also being able to provide them with the medical services that I feel like they desperately need and that are not, available to them like they are to us in the States.
I just love being so hands-on in a place with not many resources, because that's what I want to do with my life. I want to be a nurse internationally in remote locations similar to this. And so this is giving me an opportunity to learn and to get a foundation for the rest of my life.
One of the most important things about this trip and that makes this so important and effective is because of our partnership with a wonderful organization like CFAT. CFAT stands for Servants in Faith and Technology, and what they really do is partner. And we have partners in the country, we have partners in Alabama who are already looking at training community leaders. They have already worked with those communities, chosen leaders. They've helped the leaders define the biggest needs of their communities, and we're coming in, partnering and coming alongside, bringing the talents and our skills for what's needed most in that community. And I think what makes it most effective is that they've already built the building blocks, and we come in as our part of helping that community grow and develop and become a stronger community.
I've enjoyed getting to know the staff of CFAT, and I have tremendous respect for the organization, especially when we visited Mama Yoli's house, and I got to see the impact that the construction of one building can have on a whole neighborhood, because it changed the area of Ayacucho from being very dangerous and violent to now being an area where the children can run and play in the streets and feel safe, and they know that they'll have food at the end of the day. So it's just been amazing to get to know the people of CFAT and to see their work in action.
So much appreciation for different cultures and the value of what we have and the value of what it is to extend help to people who really need it, and the value of how just simple health care and simple teaching can make such a difference in people's lives. It doesn't take a lot to really help someone who has such need.
Every year I have students that come to me and want to come on this trip. They have a heart and say, I have a desire to experience this. I have a desire to go into missions or to participate in this kind of trip, and I don't have the financial resources to bring them. There have been years when I have been given donations for that purpose, and it excites me to be able to bring the students in. But some years I have to tell them, I'm sorry, I don't have the resources to bring you, and that always breaks my heart.
Students that don't have the resources to come on trips like this are really missing an opportunity to meet new people and to improve their communication skills, and just the opportunity for their heart to grow with this experience. It's been almost emotionally overwhelming. It's been really enlightening, and you just feel your heart grow the longer that you're here. It improves your skills that you've learned in school, but also just you learn a lot about yourself and you change while you're here.
This trip is a lot of money, but if I could say one thing is that you're paying for something more than just medical supplies. You're paying for experience. I've learned so much in just this 1 week. We would love people to give more towards this project. Every day I think, wow, I wish we had this, so we could help these people further and further. I wish we had more money so we can, bring more nursing students and more pharmacy students here.
You work very hard at giving medical care, helping people in need in various ways. So you really get to use all of those skills and know that you are making a difference. But yet you do balance it with great fellowship and worship and fun.
We counseled an older lady, and she had a lot of prescriptions, and she was just so thankful. The next day she brought us back some homemade biscuits made out of eucalyptus plant, and just seeing that is and seeing how appreciative the individuals are of the service that you're providing for them, and that it's free of cost, and I feel like we're providing them with the best care that we possibly can.
We take it back home a lot for granted, such as walking up to the pharmacy and getting medicine, or not feeling well and going to the doctor. They may not understand that not everyone can do that. And just to be able to come out here and see people that may only get to see a doctor once a year if they're lucky. I never thought about something like that before I came here.
I think that giving people the resources and the knowledge and teaching them how to become self-sustainable so that they can go back and provide that for orphanages or daycares or churches in their home country is I think it's absolutely fabulous.
We are blessed with this great knowledge that we've learned in school, and these people out here really know hardly nothing about what's wrong with them or what's going on. So we get to take our knowledge and explain it to them, help them understand why they need these meds.
Really, in the end, it may sound a little cliche, but it's so true. You feel like you've been helped far more than you've helped them because of their love and their appreciation of what you've done for them.